Welcome, I'm Bev Adams. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! I'd like to show you this gift card holder. It's got a little pocket for a gift card, but it's also got a card in here that you can write a little note or sign your name. You could also write on the back if you'd like. It uses the Whisper White note cards. I've also already cut out a couple of the fern leaves from Tropical Thinlits. They look tropical in this set, but I think they look like pine leaves in this situation. And then I have just a scrap of Real Red and a scrap of Whisper White and some Designer Series paper, and you could really use either side. This is from Under the Mistletoe Designer Series paper, but I think that you could do it with any Christmassy paper. These note cards are 3.5. We're going to add a second score line at 1 3/4. This lighter blade is the score. And you could just fold it if you want. We're really just folding that in half. For a different look. I want to put the larger of the two pieces. This Designer Series paper is 5 by 2. And then I'm going to adhere just the very ends down to make my pocket. And you do want to use a strong adhesive, so I am using tear and tape. The other piece of Designer Series paper is also 5, but this side is 1 3/4. So it should be exactly the same size as this piece. I'm just going to tie this 1/8 inch solid red ribbon around the middle at that fold. And trim it up. You might want to use a little bit of mini glue dot right here just to hold it in place. Then I'm going to put my greenery on. Punch a 1 3/4 inch circle from the Real Red and cover that up here. Then I want to stamp Merry and Bright from Real Red. And punch that out with the 1 1/2 inch circle punch. It is a tight fit. It just barely goes in. Adding a couple of the red rhinestone jewels. I adore these jewels. And I love the take your pick tool to pick up the rhinestones. You just press on the rhinestone, slide it a little bit, and then stick it on where you want it. I don't know if I mentioned this Merry and Bright is from Another Wonderful Year. When you get it, it comes in 2 cases. I'm putting Merry and Bright on with dimensionals. This goes right over your red circle here. Then I'm using a piece of Whisper White. This is actually the thick Whisper White. And we're using the Swirls and Curls Impressions folder. This is not one of the thick dynamic folders, but it does have a very dramatic embossing to it. So we just need the Big Shot platform and 2 cutting plates, 1 cutting plate, the folder, and we're just putting in about half of this card. And you'll see the edge of the embossing here, so we want to match that up and get it as even as you can. Cover it with another plate and roll it through. And you get this beautiful deep embossing. So then you just need to slide this into your pocket. And you've got your envelope ready to go, and your Christmas will be merry and bright. If you follow this link on the video or in the YouTube description below, I'll have free detailed directions for this project and product links. I sell the Stampin' Up! Products you've seen in the video. Just click the links for products you'd like to purchase and you'll be taken to my online store at Stampin' Up! I offer lots of resources at bevadams.com. Click on the Home button under the banner. Click the Shop button to find specials from Stampin' Up! And shopping strategies to make the most of your money. Be sure to read about the frequent shopper points I offer my customers and the products I offer. You can get information about sharing my Evernote notebook of current Stampin' Up! Products, taggers to name all those layering framelits, a paper sampler from Stampin' Up! Cardstock, heavy-duty bags to store your 12x12 and 6x6 paper, and for the bow maker that my friend makes that I'm always using in my videos. Click the Inspiration button to scroll my projects year by year to 2011. You can go to the original post with directions. If you're new to stamping or Stampin' Up!, you might want to check out the Basics button where I share about stamps, ink, and paper, cutting card bases and layers, and some of my favorite tools. The Organization button takes you to lots of resources like a practically free stamp pad storage solution, a basic toolkit you can grab and go, labels and case inserts for just about every product, and more. More organization means more time for crafting. Click the Sip Together button to connect with me. Let's stamp if you're near Ventura County in California. Join my team if you're anywhere in the U.S. Stampin' Up! Welcomes people who want to save 20 to 25% on every order, people who want to share Stampin' Up! With a few friends, or those who want to share Stampin' Up! As a business. You can click About Me, where you'll find a link to email me. Whether we get together on the internet, in my home, or in your home, whether we drink water, coffee, tea, or wine, the important thing is to put stamps, ink, and paper together and do something creative. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also to my website so you don't miss a thing. Thank you so very much for watching. Bye.